How's it going, guys and gals? This is Anthony, and today we're back at it with a new video. Today we'll be talking about the predictions for Saturday night's main event. WWE has been a little bit cold after WrestleMania and obviously Backlash, but I think that the product is gonna start heating up over the next couple of weeks because there's gonna be a lot of PLEs with little time to spare. So, as I've said on my WrestleMania 41 Night 2 review, I feel that they sacrificed WrestleMania this year so SummerSlam could be the big show. Pun not intended, but you get the point. Excuse me. But you guys get the point. Like, they sacrificed WrestleMania so SummerSlam could be the big event this year, especially with Cardi B hosting. And obviously this has been recorded before SmackDown, which tomorrow Saturday you will have my Raw and SmackDown reviews. But today I'm gonna be only speaking about the matches that are gonna be on this TV special. So without further ado, let's jump right in. First off, I think this is gonna be the match that's gonna open the show, which is gonna be R-Truth versus John Cena. Originally, this match was supposed to be a title match, but this past Monday night on Raw, they announced, oh, it's gonna be non-title, which makes me think something, that maybe this match was supposed to be a title match, but maybe something's gonna happen. That maybe R-Truth gets like a DQ win, because maybe that they don't want Cena losing even by DQ right now. And obviously this match stems from the, how R-Truth intervened on the Backlash main event, so Randy Orton couldn't punt Cena. Then on the press conference, R-Truth spoke too much and Cena AA'd him on the table. And then on the SmackDown after Backlash, we had that excellent promo by R-Truth on that sit-down interview with Wade Barrett, talking about if he needs to beat some sense back into Cena, he's gonna do it on Saturday night's main event. I felt that promo to be serious. Like, R-Truth is a pretty chill guy. He's pretty funny. And when I saw him serious, I'm like, okay, he's ready to go. He's ready to tango. He's ready to mingle. My prediction for this match, now after seeing that obviously this has been recorded before SmackDown, the May 23rd edition, which you'll have the review alongside this past Monday night's episode of Monday Night Raw, tomorrow Saturday at noon. So, who do I think is gonna win this match? I think the winner is gonna be R-Truth by disqualification, because Cena's gonna start beating the hell it's gonna start beating the hell out of him so bad that the ref would have no choice but to ring the bell. And Cena's gonna keep attacking, and then we hear tung tung. Wrestling has more than one royal family. Cody Rhodes comes in to make the save, and that's how we start the road to SummerSlam. Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Cena is gonna be at Money in the Bank. Wait, Cena's gonna be at Money in the Bank because he's in the poster. Cody Rhodes is also in the poster. And obviously with the rumors of Cody Rhodes and Bad Bunny versus John Cena and Travis Scott match, there's gonna be, there's that rumor looming, so maybe they do the match there, or maybe they do it on the next Saturday night's main event. I don't know, but I think this is where this show is gonna dictate the road to SummerSlam. That's what I'm trying to say. So next up, we have the steel cage match between Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. These two have been going at it for the last 14 months. We know what happened. WrestleMania 40, Clash at the Castle, WrestleMania 41. We know what they've been through. But, especially, they were part of the Fatal 4-Way US title match at Backlash. So I'm thinking, who needs this victory the most? And I'm gonna base this by a little logic. The only credible babyface that SmackDown has, because Raw had a heel problem, now they have a babyface problem. The only babyface that they have is Cody. Like established main event babyface, right? Like Drew is a heel, and he's already established that he's not gonna waste his time with John Cena, so we know he's not going after the WWE title for now. Cena needs baby faces to wrestle until SummerSlam. I think Damian Priest wins this one, so at Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh, he can challenge John Cena for the title. So I think maybe they escape both at the same time. They do like a photo finish where they'll do then the ref may check the camera and say, hey, Drew's feet touch first, or some BS like that to keep Drew strong as hell. Gotta make Drew looks very strong on this one. But I think Damian Priest will end up with the win, because Drew won on WrestleMania 41, and you need a babyface to wrestle Cena and not a champions. So, or even at Money in the Bank. So that's why I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be. This match will be literally a number one contenders match without being named that. If you are catching my drift with the way that I think it's gonna happen. So yeah, Damian Priest wins and then goes on to face Cena. This match I think is pretty easy to predict. I think where we're gonna have CM Punk and Sami Zayn teaming up against Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker with Paul Heyman in their corner. I think this is pretty easy. Seth and Braun win. The thing is, we've been hearing rumbles of a third member. People are speculating. Is it Austin Theory? I've heard some rumblings that it could be Jack Perry. Jungle Jack, Jungle Boy. Jungle Jack, like Jim Ross used to call him on the early episodes of AEW Dynamite. Who could it be? Who could it be, right? So I think with the help of that third member, Seth and Braun will win. And I just want to say, I'm loving like this type of new version of the Monday Night Messiah that Seth Rollins is doing, because Seth is so much better as a heel. Like normally when he's a babyface, the ratings proved it that when he's a babyface, the ratings go down the drain. When he's a heel, he becomes a draw for some reason. So the only time that I can really think of that the company really gave Seth the ball as a babyface was when Roman got his relapse. Obviously, I do not say the word because then the video may get restricted or something. But if I say relapse from an illness, you know which illness I'm talking about. So that's the only time that they gave Seth the ball, and his mouth started insulting Will Ospreay, calling him poor practically. You cannot talk about professional wrestling because you don't make the money I make it, or something along those lines. And that's when really the fan base was like, F this guy. What a piece of human excrement he is. And that's when the crowd turned on him. So that's why ever since that I've been saying he's better as a heel, and he's gonna show it on this reign. And this is just the beginning. Seth and Braun for the win. And on your main event, Jey Uso defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Logan Paul. This is, I know, once again, pretty easy. This match is going to be the main event. This is just a way to make people go home happy. Jey Uso retains. You know, maybe even, with the confrontation that Logan and Gunther had last Monday night on Raw, I'm starting to think maybe Gunther is gonna cost Logan Paul the match. And then on June 9th in Phoenix, Logan Paul returns the favor, and on SummerSlam we could get, or even at like the July 12th Saturday Night's main event, we could get Gunther and Logan Paul, which is a match that's been teased since December on that Raw Netflix kickoff conference that they did from Stanford on was it a Tuesday or the Wednesday after the return of Saturday Night's main event. So I could see that being the plan for the next Saturday Night's main event. And this could be like the starting point for a Gunther and Logan Paul feud, where Gunther is kind of the de facto babyface. If I do say so myself, not being too shabby. But yeah, I mean, those are the only 4 matches announced. If something else is announced, I'll be covering it on the review for Raw and SmackDown, which will be dropping tomorrow, Saturday. As I thank you guys for watching. If you like this type of content, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as I always say, share these beautiful moments with your families, create beautiful memories, because life's too short, but those memories last a lifetime. As always, this is Anthony signing off. Bye-bye.